Now, let's dive into Step 3, which consists of two parts, Step 3A and Step 3B. Both are crucial for identifying studies to include in your systematic review. Step 3A will focus on searching the PubMed database, while Step 3B will involve manually adding studies and creating the Prisma flow diagram. First, a word of caution. This step may challenge your computer's RAM capacity. If your RAM is insufficient, the process can be slower or even fail. You can check your available RAM in RStudio. If the indicator turns red, it means you're running low. In that case, you may need to manually add studies, and I'll show you how to do that later. Also, you will need at least 2 authors to work independently in this step. Any disagreements should be resolved through discussion or, if needed, by a third author. I recommend that these 2 authors install MetaIMU on their respective computers, use the same search term from Step 2.2, and proceed to Step 3. With that in mind, let's begin with Step 3A. Start by going to Step 3A.1 and clicking the Click to Search button. This will prompt MetaIMU to search the PubMed database using the term you chose in Step 2.2. Be aware that this step can take time, as the application will need to download a significant amount of data. You can observe the progress in the RStudio console. If you see Processing PubMed Data, the download is ongoing. When it displays Done, the data download is complete, and the application will refresh. Once the refresh is complete, return to Step 3A and wait for the table to load. Unless you plan to change your search term from Step 2.2, there's no need to click the Click to Search button again. The table will display the PMID, title, abstract, year, and journal name. Review the title and abstract to determine if an article is suitable for your review. If it's suitable, click on it and proceed to Step 3A.2. If it indicates that the free full paper isn't available, you'll need to access it through other means. Let's look at article number 8, which states that the free full paper is available. You can click Full Paper, and it will open the PDF in a new browser tab, allowing you to review it for suitability. Please note that the number shown here is known as the index number. Each study listed in this table is assigned a unique index number that you need to refer to in later step. For demonstration purposes, let's assume the first 20 papers are suitable. You'll enter their index numbers into the text box in Step 3A.3. While reviewing, you can save the index numbers of suitable studies by clicking the Save Inputs button in the side panel. This will save your input. After you've reviewed the studies under this search term and entered the index numbers of the suitable ones, you can click the Add New Included Studies, Reload the App button. This will refresh the application and bring up a table in Step 3A.5 showcasing the added included studies. If you have added duplicated studies, the duplicates will be automatically removed. Refreshing Step 3A takes a while because it involves reloading a lot of data. If you want to speed things up, you can click the Add New Included Studies, Do Not Reload the App button. This will add your studies without refreshing the whole page, saving you time. However, remember that your newly added studies won't appear in Step 3A.5 until you refresh the page. If, after reviewing a full paper, you find it unsatisfactory, enter its index number in Step 3A.4 along with the reason for rejection. For instance, if study number 21 isn't suitable due to a small sample size, enter that information and then click the Add New Excluded Studies, Reload the App button to refresh. After the app refreshes, you can find a list of your excluded studies in Step 3A.6. Or, if you don't want to refresh the app, you can click the Add New Excluded Studies, Do Not Reload the App button. But, if you choose that option, the list in Step 3A.6 won't be updated until you do refresh the app. Now, you can compare your list of included studies and list of excluded studies between the two authors. After reaching a consensus, you can add or remove studies from either list. To do this, open your directory and locate the file titled included_studies.csv. You can remove a study by deleting its entire row or add new studies by inputting their information there. The same applies to the excluded_studies.csv file for modifying the excluded studies list. As mentioned earlier, if you're unable to search the PubMed database due to insufficient RAM, you can bypass Step 3A. Just enter the study information directly into the included_studies.csv and excluded_studies.csv files. This way, you can skip to Step 3B.